Cricket is a sport that originated in England in the 16th century, and has since spread to become popular in many parts of the world. The earliest known reference to cricket is a court case in 1598, in which two men were accused of playing cricket instead of attending church. Over the next few centuries, the sport evolved and became more organized. The first known cricket club was formed in Hambledon, England in the 1760s, and the first known cricket match between two teams was played in 1730. The Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC, was formed in 1787, and became the official governing body of cricket. Cricket also became popular in the British colonies, particularly in India, where it was introduced by British soldiers and officials. The first recorded cricket match in India was played in 1721, and the sport quickly gained popularity among the Indian elite. In the 20th century, cricket became a symbol of Indian nationalism and was instrumental in India's struggle for independence from British rule. Cricket continued to evolve and become more organized, with the introduction of test matches in 1877, which are still the longest form of the game. One-day international, ODI, matches were introduced in 1971, and 2020, T20, matches in 2003, which are shorter, more fast-paced versions of the game. Today, cricket is played at both the professional and amateur levels, and is governed by the International Cricket Council, ICC, which oversees international tournaments such as the Cricket World Cup and the ICC T20 World Cup. The sport remains particularly popular in England, India, Pakistan, Australia, South Africa, the West Indies, and other parts of the world. Greatest cricketers of all time. 10. Kapil Dev. Kapil Dev is a former cricketer from India who is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in the history of the sport. He was born on January 6, 1959, in Chandigarh, India. Kapil played for the Indian cricket team from 1978 to 1994, during which time he established himself as a fearsome fast bowler and a dynamic middle-order batsman. He took 434 wickets in 131 test matches, and 253 wickets in 225 one-day internationals, ODIs, making him one of the most successful bowlers in the history of the sport. Kapil is perhaps best known for his role in leading the Indian team to victory in the 1983 Cricket World Cup. In the final against the West Indies, he scored an unbeaten 175, which is widely considered to be one of the greatest one-day innings of all time. He was also a successful captain of the Indian team, leading them to a Test series victory in England in 1986. After his retirement from cricket, Kapil has worked as a commentator and coach, and has also been involved in philanthropic work, including as the founder of the Kapil Dev Foundation, which supports underprivileged children. In recognition of his contributions to the sport, Kapil was inducted into the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame in 2010. 9. Wasim Akram. Wasim Akram is a former cricketer from Pakistan who is widely regarded as one of the greatest fast bowlers in the history of the sport. He was born on June 3, 1966, in Lahore, Pakistan. Akram played for the Pakistan cricket team from 1984 to 2003, during which time he established himself as a fearsome left-arm fast bowler and a skilled left-handed batsman. He took 414 wickets in 104 test matches, and 502 wickets in 356 one-day internationals, ODIs, making him one of the most successful bowlers in the history of the sport. Akram was known for his ability to swing the ball both ways, as well as for his mastery of reverse swing, a technique in which the ball swings in the opposite direction to that which is expected. He was also a skilled lower-order batsman and scored over 3,000 runs in both test matches and ODIs. After his retirement from cricket, Akram has worked as a commentator and analyst, and has also been involved in philanthropic work, including as an ambassador for the British Asian Trust. In recognition of his contributions to the sport, Akram was inducted into the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame in 2008. Adam Gilchrist. Adam Gilchrist is a former cricketer from Australia who is widely regarded as one of the greatest wicket-keeper batsmen in the history of the sport. He was born on November 14, 1971, in Bellingham, New South Wales, Australia. Gilchrist played for the Australian cricket team from 1996 to 2008, during which time he established himself as one of the most destructive batsmen in the world. He scored over 5,500 runs in 96 Test matches, including 17 centuries, and over 9,600 runs in 287 one-day internationals, ODIs, including 16 centuries. Gilchrist was also a highly skilled wicket-keeper, known for his agility and athleticism behind the stumps. He holds the record for the most dismissals by a wicket-keeper in Test cricket, with a total of 416 catches and 55 stumpings. After his retirement from cricket, Gilchrist has worked as a commentator and coach, and has also been involved in philanthropic work, including as an ambassador for World Vision Australia. In recognition of his contributions to the sport, Gilchrist was inducted into the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame in 2013. 7. Sir Ian Botham. Sir Ian Botham is a former cricketer from England who is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in the history of the sport. He was born on November 24, 1955, in Heswall, Cheshire, England. Botham played for the England cricket team from 1977 to 1992, during which time he established himself as a fearsome batsman and a world-class bowler. He scored over 5,000 runs and took 383 wickets in 102 Test matches, and over 4,000 runs and 145 wickets in 116 one-day internationals, ODIs. Botham was known for his aggressive style of play and was a key member of the England team that won the 1981 Ashes series against Australia, in which he scored over 400 runs and took 34 wickets. He was also a successful captain of the England team, leading them to victory in the 1986-87 Ashes series in Australia. After his retirement from cricket, Botham has worked as a commentator and analyst, and has also been involved in philanthropic work, including as a fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Research Charity. In recognition of his contributions to the sport and to charitable causes, Botham was knighted by the Queen of England in 2007. 6. Jacques Kallis. Jacques Kallis is a former cricketer from South Africa who is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in the history of the sport. He was born on October 16, 1975, in Cape Town, South Africa. Kallis played for the South African cricket team from 1995 to 2014, during which time he established himself as one of the leading all-rounders in the world. He scored over 13,000 runs and took 292 wickets in 166 Test matches, including 45 centuries, and over 11,000 runs and 273 wickets in 328 one-day internationals, ODIs. Kallis was known for his ability to contribute with both bat and ball, and was regarded as one of the most complete cricketers of his generation. He was also a highly skilled fielder and took over 300 catches in his career. After his retirement from cricket, Kallis has worked as a coach and commentator, and has also been involved in philanthropic work, including as an ambassador for the Laurea Sport for Good Foundation. In recognition of his contributions to the sport, Kallis was inducted into the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame in 2020. 5. Ricky Ponting. Ricky Ponting is a former cricketer from Australia who is widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen and captains in the history of the sport. He was born on December 19, 1974, in Launceston, Tasmania, Australia. Ponting played for the Australian cricket team from 1995 to 2012, during which time he established himself as one of the best batsmen in the world. He scored over 13,000 runs in 168 Test matches, including 41 centuries, and over 13,000 runs in 375 one-day internationals, ODIs, including 30 centuries. Ponting also captained the Australian team from 2004 to 2011, leading them to victory in the 2003 and 2007 Cricket World Cups, and is regarded as one of the most successful captains in the history of the sport. After his retirement from cricket, Ponting became a cricket commentator and coach, and was inducted into the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame in 2018. He also pursued a successful career in business, including co-founding the Ponting Wines Company, and has been a strong advocate for charitable causes, including as a board member of the Ponting Foundation, which raises funds for children with cancer and their families. 4. Sir Donald Bradman. Sir Donald Bradman is a former cricketer from Australia who is widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen in the history of the sport. He was born on August 27, 1908, in Cootamundra, New South Wales, Australia. Bradman played for the Australian cricket team from 1928 to 1948 and is widely considered to be the greatest batsman of all time. He scored 6,996 runs in 52 Test matches, including 29 centuries, and had an incredible Test batting average of 99.94, which is still a world record today. In addition to his success in Test cricket, Bradman also had a highly successful first-class cricket career, scoring over 28,000 runs and taking over 600 wickets. After his retirement from cricket, Bradman became a cricket administrator and was knighted by the Queen of England in 1949 for his services to cricket. He was also a successful businessman and philanthropist, and established the Bradman Foundation, which is dedicated to promoting cricket and preserving his legacy. Bradman passed away on February 25, 2001, at the age of 92, but his impact on the sport of cricket continues to be felt to this day. 3. Sir Garfield Sobers. Sir Garfield Sobers is a former cricketer from Barbados who is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in the history of the sport. He was born on July 28, 1936, in Bridgetown, Barbados. Sobers played for the West Indies cricket team from 1954 to 1974 and was known for his outstanding batting, bowling, and fielding abilities. He scored 8,032 runs and took 235 wickets in 93 Test matches, including a then-world record score of 365 not out against Pakistan in 1958. In addition to his success in Test cricket, Sobers also played in 1,052 first-class matches, scoring 28,314 runs and taking 1,215 wickets. He was a key member of the West Indies team that won the inaugural Cricket World Cup in 1975 as a non-playing member. After his retirement from cricket, Sobers became a cricket commentator and coach, and was knighted by the Queen of England in 1975 for his services to cricket. He remains a revered figure in the cricketing world and is often cited as one of the greatest cricketers of all time. 2. Sir Vivian Richards. Sir Vivian Richards is a former cricketer from Antigua and Barbuda who is widely considered one of the greatest batsmen in the history of the sport. He was born on March 7, 1952, in St. John's, Antigua. Richards played for the West Indies cricket team from 1974 to 1991 and was known for his aggressive batting style and excellent fielding skills. He played in 121 Test matches and scored more than 8,500 runs, including 24 centuries. In addition to his success in Test cricket, Richards also played in 187 one-day internationals, ODIs, and was a key member of the West Indies team that won the first two Cricket World Cups in 1975 and 1979. After his retirement from cricket, Richards became a cricket commentator and coach, and was knighted by the Queen of England in 1999 for his services to cricket. He remains a respected and beloved figure in the cricketing world, both for his on-field achievements and his role as a mentor and leader for young cricketers. 1. Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar, also known as the Little Master, is a former Indian cricketer widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen in the history of the sport. He was born on April 24, 1973, in Mumbai, India. Tendulkar made his debut for the Indian cricket team at the age of 16 in 1989 and went on to have a highly successful international career that spanned more than 2 decades. He set numerous records, including being the first player to score 100 international centuries. Tendulkar was also part of the Indian team that won the 2011 Cricket World Cup, and he retired from international cricket in 2013 after playing in 200 Test matches and scoring more than 15,000 runs. Throughout his career, Tendulkar was widely celebrated for his technique, skill, and sportsmanship, and he remains an iconic figure in Indian and global cricket.